In this video and in a series of videos, we are going to learn the featurization. So this is the first video on featurization. So before continuing, let's know some of the prerequisites. First, uh, first basic knowledge of Python is required, and if you just want to learn the theory, then not even needed. If so, basic knowledge of Python is one thing, and what other thing? A basic maths up to 12th level, and bonus if you know data cleaning and pre-processing. Actually, in machine learning, first I'm letting you know that you don't need to worry about much more on prerequisites. Consider it as the start videos on machine learning. I will tell you everything wherever needed, anything. So let's get started. So let's move on to the next slide. Uh, Seems like so, yeah. So in machine learning, in machine learning, in machine learning, what do? We first download the raw data from the internet. So we have done downloading the raw data. So we have done the downloading, and then after downloading the raw data, what do? We do pre-processing. Pre-processing. So we do pre-processing. What does it mean? Like raw data have lots of something which is not useful for your purpose. So what we do in pre-processing, we remove we remove the useless things for our purpose. So first downloaded the raw data, then have done the pre-processing. In pre-processing, we remove the useless things for our purpose, and after doing the pre-processing, we do featurization. So first step, this is the first step, downloading the raw data. This is the second steps, and the third step is featurization. I'm not saying you that you must have the knowledge of pre-processing. It is optional. If you know, then it's good. If you don't know, it's okay. Because going through, I will teach you everything during the journey, so you don't need to worry about anything else. So let's move on to the next slide. Yeah. So here is, yeah. So what I told you that first we download the data. So consider the Amazon find food reviews data. So basically this data having the description and their corresponding rating. So description then rating, description then rating. You must have already seen, if you go Amazon and visit there, then you will say that there is rating and there is description. So this is the data, and we apply the pre-processing, all these steps required for the machine learning. We do pre-processing. We remove the useless things, and then we do first we download the raw data, then we do pre-processing, removing the useless stuff, and then we do featurization. So, and the purpose of this video is to learn the featurization, and you will get to know what pre-processing during the practical part. So let's move on to the next slide. So here we have featurization. So let's first read the definition of featurization. Process of converting the raw data into the standard form for modeling is known as featurization. So what do? I already told you that we download the raw data. Here is the raw data. We download the raw data, and then after getting this raw data, aim is to convert into in some numerical form, because models can only understand the numericals. I mean, AI just understand numericals and nothing else. So you downloaded the raw data, and raw data containing, like consider the example of Amazon find food reviews. So you downloaded the raw data, and then you after we convert it into standard forms. And how do? We see it in the series of videos. So let's move on to the next slide. So here we have here we have the raw data level. So what we did, we applied some simple if else conditions, that if greater than 2.5 then mark it +1, and if less than then mark it -1. So we converted the numeric we converted the data into some form. Here we were having the star, 5 star, 3 star, 4 star. So we were having the star. Now we converted it into some numerical forms which will be useful for our purpose. Don't worry much. During the journey you will get to know about everything, so you don't need to worry about anything else. You will get to know. So now let's move on to the next slide. So yeah, here what do we have? Rules to follow during conversion of raw data to text. So there are some rules that we need and we care about during the conversion process. let's say we downloaded the raw data, Amazon, same consider Amazon find food reviews. So we converted the labels. You may be wondering what is labels. Actually, we have two things. We have data and we have corresponding labels. So labels just tells the in which categories data belongs, right? In which categories, like here, this one plus one minus one. Here we have two labels, plus one and minus one. So it is telling that in which categories data belongs. So here is so we follow some rules in order to convert the raw data to text. So, and what is the rules? Let's say this after conversion we got this, this and this. So there this is the numerical form. So now we converted the data into numerical forms. Exactly how do we do, we will see the later part. We will understand much more. Just be with me. You don't need to do anything other than being with me. You just understand, you just focus on what I'm saying. So now after having numericals, now so consider this part is a different thing, this is different. So now, and we know, so what do we do here? We during conversion process, we take care of similarity of x1 x2 greater than similarity of x1 x3, that is distance of x1 comma x2 is less than distance of x1 comma x3. It means that if to consider this one x1, then this x2, and this is x3. So if we know that x1 and x2 are similar data points, like both belongs to plus one, so they are similar data points, and x1 comma x2 are dissimilar data points, because both belonging to the different classes, different levels. So basically, so if this is the case, then similarity of x1 comma x2 will be greater than similarity of x1 comma x3, because these two belongs to the different classes. So if this will be the case, then distance of x1 comma x2 will be less than distance of x1 comma x3. I'm talking about the Euclidean distance. So if similarity of x1 comma x2 greater, then distance of x1 comma x2 will be lesser, because let's go on to next slide. So basically, what I'm saying, if you have two data points which is similar, x1 comma x2, then this will be nearer x1, let's say x3, because x1 comma x2 was same type of classes, so these two will be the same side, and x3 was different types of classes, so this will be different side. So this was the case. Actually, we just get the intuition into it. There's nothing much learning from this video. During the journey we will see lots of things, and so see you in the next part. And this is enough for this video, and you don't need to worry even if you didn't understand it clearly. If you just consistently be with me, then you will learn and get to know about everything. So I will tell you just one thing: just be with me and don't worry about anything. So thank you, and see you in the next video. If you have any query, then put it down in the comment section. I will surely try to answer you. So that this is enough for this video, and see you in the next one.